Latest offering, Pretoria-based author Nape Motana tackles an issue that has been on the tongue of many South Africans over the years, and that is sugar daddies. All this is contained in a book that he titled Hamba Sugar Daddy, where he takes us on a journey of an 18-year-old Rolivhuwa Ramabulana, a student who hails from a township and finds herself in a dilemma of struggling to choose between her heart and where her thoughts lead her. Without giving away too much, Nape joins us in our Pretoria-based studios. Nape, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us on Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Hello. Let's talk about this issue of sugar daddies. What was the inspiration behind wanting to pen a book that talks about something that is quite topical at the moment?
The whole thing, or the writing process of Hamba Sugar Daddy, started way back in 2012 after I had read an article entitled A Bitter Taste of a Sweet Life, which appeared in Drum magazine. So after reading the article, I just felt very strongly that the circumstances of the girls involved and other characters were exceedingly fascinating for a writing project.
Lebo and I, had a little bit of a debate here, Nape. We wanted to understand, is there a difference between a sugar daddy and a blesser-blessee relationship, or is it the same thing? We are of different opinions. I think a sugar daddy is somebody older who's involved with a younger girl, and a blesser-blessee relationship could be an older man who's not necessarily involved with a younger girl, but with a woman who's younger than him.
Well, as I've stated in the book, there's a difference between the two. In the case of a blesser, the blesser is a rich old man in love with a younger woman. So you will realize that there are various grades. A blesser can provide more for his young lover. And even there are few levels. There are those who can afford a holiday, others can afford a 4x4 and a house.
Okay. Okay, so Lebo and I will talk about that a little bit later. Talk to me about you talked about the article that you've read, but in the process of writing this book, have you encountered the sugar daddy phenomenon?
No, from where I live, I didn't encounter it. The article only triggered a lot of ideas or memories about sugar daddies whom I knew in the past, including some of my teachers during my high school days.
What is it, Nape, that you want people, once they pick up Hamba Sugar Daddy, what is the conversation that you want to stimulate around the table? What do you want people to actually take out of this book and talk about?
Well, I want to increase awareness, and I want younger women to be alerted to this challenge. And I also want the girls' mothers to be sensitive, not to be selfish to an extent that they are prepared to sacrifice their daughters, as it often happens.
One of the things that I think maybe people, they're not comfortable talking about it, but I think you talked about challenges there and the role that mothers play. How important is the family unit, the family structure, or that community structure, making sure that young girls don't fall in those kind of situations?
Well, I think they should provide for them wherever they can. They should just give them their love so that the young girl should not look for love outside and fall prey to an older man who can afford to help her financially.
And if any of our viewers are interested in getting their hands on a copy, where can they go, Nape?
The copies are available at Exclusive Books and other independent bookstores all over the country, including the airports.
Okay, fantastic. That's author Nape Motana talking to us about his latest book. It's called Hamba Sugar Daddy, and it talks about the Sugar Daddy and Blessie phenomenon that's currently sweeping the nation. Everybody's talking about it.